About the wireless technologies, they are included Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, near field communication NFC, LPWAN, and ultra wideband UMB and II-802.15. They are implemented by the chips fabricated as RF CMOS, integrated circuits as RF circuit. Short range wireless communication. This is characterizes a wide range of this scenario, technologies, and requirement. We define short range on the basis of the communication as the system providing the wireless connectivity within the local sphere and interaction. Short term wireless communication is the following type, like a Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Zigbee, UMB, IR. For the comparison between the various short range wireless communication technologies, and first one is Bluetooth is a wireless communication technology standard used for the exchanging data between fixed and mobile service over short distance. It uses UHF radio waves in the industrial, scientific and medical radio band from the 2.0 gigahertz to the 2.4 gigahertz and building personal areas network. The IEEE standardized Bluetooth has 2009 Bluetooth integrated circuit chip and ship approximately 920 million units annually. Operational principle: originally Gaussian frequency shift GFSK. The modulation was the only modulation scheme available since the introduction of the Bluetooth 2.0 plus EDR pi divided by 4 DPSQ and 8 DPSQ modulation may also use it between compatible devices. Devices functioning with the GFSK are said to be operating in the basic rate mode where an instantaneous bit rate of the MBTS is possible. The term enhanced data rate describe the 8 DPSK scheme, each giving 2 and 3 MB respectively. The implementation: Bluetooth operate at the frequencies between 2.0 and 2.480 GHz or 2.4 and 2.4835 GHz, including Broadband at the bottom and the 3.5 MHz wide at the top. This is in the globally unlicensed but unregulated wide at top. This is in a globally short-term frequency range. And each channel in this have the transmitted data into the pocket. They transmit each packet on the 79 designated Bluetooth channel. Each channel has a bandwidth of the 1 megahertz. It's usually perform 1600 hops per second with the adaptive frequency enabled. Bluetooth low energy uses 2 megahertz spacing, which is accommodate 40 channels. Now Wi-Fi is the family of the wireless network protocol based on the IEEE 802.11 family of the standard. These are the commonly used for the local area networking of the device and the internet access device that can use Wi-Fi technologies include personal computer, desktop and laptops, smartphones and tablets, TVs, printer, smart speaker, cars and drones. Wi-Fi baseband have a relatively high absorption and work best for the line of sight use. Many common obstructions such as walls, pillars, home applications, etc. may greatly reduce range. However, this also helps minimize the interference between the different network of the crowded environment, and access point or hotspot often has the range of about 20 meters 60 feet. Indoor hotspot covers can be small as well, the block radio waves, or it can be large as many square kilometer using many overlapping access point. Now Zigbee is control your road. Zigbee is an IEEE 802.15 based specification for this suite of a high level communication protocol. It is used to create PAN with the small low power digital radios such as for home automation and medical device collection. Its usage also include small scale project which need wireless connection. In conclusion, Zigbee is a low power, low data rate and close proximity wireless network. Zigbee is intended to simpler and less expensive than other wireless PAN such as Bluetooth or Wi-Fi application. They include wireless light switches, home energy monitor, traffic management system and other equipment that require short range low rate wireless data transfer. Operational principle: this standard specify operations in the unlicensed 2.4 to 2.48035 gigahertz worldwide. So this is the now UMB ultra wide band. The ultra wide band, also known as UVW, is a radio technology that can use to very low energy level for the short range, the high bandwidth communication over a large portion of the radio spectrum. In the simple way, GPS tracking is the surveillance of location through use the global positioning system (GPS) to track the location of the entity or object remotely. The technology can pinpoint longitude, latitude, ground speed, and course direction of the target. What are the use of location tracking? If the vehicle or asset is stolen or lost, a GPS tracker can help you to find and recover your stolen, lost vehicle or asset faster. You can even set a geo fence around vehicle and asset that alert you when they leave the predesignated area or use of hour. Okay, so we are understanding global positioning system, GPS. So what is GPS? The global positioning system is a US owned entity that provide users with positioning, navigation and timing PNT service. This system consists of three segments: the space segment, control segment and the user segment. The US Space Force develops, maintain and operate the space and control segment. Now see here, a space segment. The space segment consists of the nominal installation of 24 operating satellite that transmit one base signal that give the current GPS satellite position and time. Now we have a control segment. The control segment consists of the worldwide monitor and control station that maintain the satellites in their proper orbit through the occasional command maneuver and clock. This track the GPS satellite, upload updated navigational data and maintain health and status of the satellite. User segment. The user segment consists of the GPS receiver equipment which receive the signal from the GPS satellite and uses the transmitter information to calculate the user's three-dimensional position and time. GPS service. Now GPS service satellite provides service to civilian and military users. The civilian service is freely available to all users on the continuous worldwide basis. The military service is available to US and allied armed forces as well approved government agencies. So the GPS augment system techniques and available to enhance system performance. Now performance, the outstanding performance of GPS over many years has earned the confidence of millions of the civil users worldwide. It has proven that dependability in the post of the promises to the with the benefit of user throughout the world for into the future. Now, future of GPS modernization. The United States is committed to an extended modernization program. Now the question is how GPS works. So GPS determine the distance between GPS satellite and GPS receiver by measuring the amount of the time it takes to a radio signal to travel from the satellite to the receiver. Now in this figure you can see these are the GPS satellite and this is the receiver, I mean entity, or you can say the person which is in this diagram. You can understand basically how GPS work. This is the identity or user who will be connected our GPS system, and these are the satellite which are connecting and giving the distance and where the identity and user is there. Now the thing is that radio waves travel at the speed of light, which is about 3000 kilometer per second. So if the amount of the time it takes to signal to travel from the satellite to the receiver is known, that distance from the satellite to the receiver, distance equal to speed into time, can be determined if the exact time when the signal was transmitted and exact time when it was received are known. Signal travels time can be determined. Now principle of the location estimation by GPS. In order to do this, the satellite and the receiver use very accurate clock which is generalized so that they can generate same code at exactly the same time. The code received from the satellite can be compared with the code generated by the receiver By comparing the code, the time difference between when the satellite generate the code and when the receiver generate the code, multiplying these travel times. So two carrier frequencies. GPS system segment. Now the GPS consists of three major segments: space, control, user. In general, there are the various application of GPS, such like farming. In the farming, you use GPS for the many region. In the aviation, you use GPS. Area navigation allow aircraft to fly users preferred route from waypoint to waypoint, where waypoint does not depend upon the ground. Now for the telecommunication, GPS timing is important for telecommunication application, particularly for the mobile telephone network scenarios. Network technologies are much more efficient. Now for the fishing, financial service and others. So what are application of geo survey? Today GPS is used to map the location, vehicle and other asset from the battlefield and real time, which help to manage resources and protect on the ground.